Hey, if you've got a 9 to 5 and you're struggling to build your online fitness business, then this video is for you. I'm gonna show you exactly how I did it, and I'm gonna reveal to you the wealth pyramid that's gonna help you time block and map out your day for maximum productivity so that you can eventually quit your job, build your business, and have the income, the impact, the independence you want. Enjoy. Hey, welcome back. I'm Vince Del Monte, online fitness business expert. And one of the top questions we get from our beginner entrepreneurs who currently have 9 to 5s is, how do I build this around my job? All right, I understand you've got bills, you've got to keep food on the table, you got to keep the lights on. I totally get it. I was a trainer in my mid-20s, and when I started my online business, I was working full-time at the gym. I was working 50 to 60 hours a week, and I had this vision of doing my own thing, all right? And I had this vision of making an extra 3 to 4 grand a month from this online business that would pay for my bills. And that was like my big aspiration back in 2005. Almost, it's crazy, like 15 years ago. And I wish I knew what I was about to share with you today, because I would have started growing my business much faster than it grew. So what I want to share with you today is called the wealth triangle. Actually, I'm not sure if that's what it's called, but that's what we're going to call it. I learned this from Ian Stanley, one of our guest speakers at the Empire Mastermind, a $50,000 a year coaching program I'm a part of. And this was really helpful. And this is going to help you structure your day. All right, because likely right now you're not focused on the right thing, which is what's creating anxiety. When you're trying to build a business and you're strapped for time and you're not getting the attention, you can really start to question and doubt yourself, and you can really start saying, man, is this really going to, take off? Like, am I wasting my time? And then you don't take action like you need to. It creates more doubt, more anxiety. Next thing you know, you just say, forget this. I tried, maybe you get a little traction, but you never see that multi-6-figure business, 7-figure business. You never become, what we could coin one of the great ones. So let's just dig right in, and we're gonna show you guys something. And you wanna understand there are 3 types of time, all right? How many types of time? 3 types of time, and this is really interesting. So the first type of time is what we're gonna call MM, all right? So this is known as money maintenance, all right? Money maintenance tasks, money maintenance tasks. So these are things you're doing right now to support your current income, all right? These are things you're doing right now. So it could be your job. It could be your side hustles. This is just going to produce the same amount of money that you're currently making. All right. So that's the first type of time. The second type of time is called money now. All right. MN. So we're going to write out money now tasks. And this is stuff that you're doing right now that will produce income in the next 1 to 30 days. All right. So anything that you're doing right now, it might be booking sales calls. It might be getting ready to launch a program. It might be starting a new side hustle. So money now is things that will produce money in the next 1 to 30 days. Money maintenance is stuff that's producing money today. All right? Just to pay the bills today. Down here is called money later tasks. So this is ML, money later tasks. And this is stuff that will produce income in the next 30 to 90 days. All right, this is where it gets really interesting. So based on these 3 types of time, you want to look at this and ask yourself, first of all, how is your day structured? What percentage of your time is going to each one of these categories? Now, if you're struggling to build a business, if you're struggling to pay your bills, maybe make the income that you want, maybe you're actually making 5 to 15K a month, or even 20 to 40K. Maybe you're already making good money, but you want to make more. this still applies to you. Maybe you're making 100K a month. Heck, maybe you're making $1 million a quarter. This still applies to you, all right? This is really, really important because you have to understand that money and time are not related. All right, I'll say that again. Money and time are not related. Time is simply a convenient way for us to track the things in our day through certain time frames. And when you get this is what rich people understand, then you start spending your time differently. What I want to propose is the optimal day. If you want to build a 7-figure business, an 8-figure business, all right, this is how your day should be structured. 5% on money maintenance tasks, 15% on money now tasks, and 80% of your time should be focused on money later tasks. This, if you look at a successful CEO, if you look at anyone you look up to who's like, I wish I had his business, someone who's crushing it, this is how their day is set up. All right, so now that we know this, you're probably thinking, shoot, I think my day is what? Your day might look upside down, no? Maybe your day right now is structured around 80% on money maintenance tasks. Most of you might even be 100% on money maintenance tasks. Maybe a little percentage on money now tasks. Maybe you got a bit of a side hustle going. And you probably got virtually no time or very little time invested into money later tasks. So what is your opportunity? Your opportunity is to shift whatever you're at now towards this. All right? So what does this look like practically? What does this look like? What can I take away from this video today, Vince? I'm glad you asked. All right? And by the way, when you schedule a call, if you go to callwithvince.ca, this is what we'll do on the phone. All right? We're going to brainstorm where you should put your time. We're going to brainstorm exactly how your day should be structured around this framework, all right? And this way, when we tell you this is what we need you to create, let's say it's a webinar funnel, or let's say it's a sales page or a sales funnel. We have to add upsells to it as well. You're not going to see any ROI on that. In fact, you're going to put money out, all right? And the bigger the goal, the bigger the distance it'll take to get there. So you have to have daily discipline to keep working away at it so that you eventually see takeoff. And this is why most people never succeed, because they don't understand that the ultimate way to leverage their time is by creating things that produce money down the road. Things that don't just make money down the road, but that produce cash flow. You know, maybe this is looking for a deal with a big client who could be a retainer client for you and pay you 5 to 10 grand a month. Or maybe it's a coaching client that will invest in your services and pay you a couple grand a month. You see the difference? This is going to take longer to do, but it's going to have more payoff. All right? So what we need to start doing is we need to dedicate the first, this guy's fading fast too, the first 1 to 2 hours of every day to your number one money later task. This is how you get ahead, all right? Just like Matt Marshall, one of our 7-figure mastermind members, he joined in November making $3,000 a month. Just yesterday, 1st of July, he posted in our group that he just had his first $100,000 month. This is pretty amazing, right? And it's all because he shifted his time away from silly stuff like trying to get engagement and doing posts on his Instagram that are getting virtually no engagement, and simply building a sales funnel and then recruiting the right affiliates and then learning Facebook ads and then making that convert and optimizing it with split testing. He was investing time into working with the copywriter and getting the headline right and getting the price point right and then getting the first upsell right. This stuff is boring, but it's the boring stuff that produces the breakthroughs, and it's this time in the day where you concentrate on what's going to produce more money later, all right? And we just simply keep scrutinizing our days and ensuring that the first 1 to 2 hours of every day is on the one thing that's going to move the needle down the road. Maybe it's creating a new offer. Maybe it's creating a video sales letter. Maybe it's getting better at phone closing, practicing your phone script and booking calls and closing deals. You got to get clarity on what actually matters and how to get paid. All right? Does this make sense? Make sense over here? Awesome. We're doing a Facebook Live at the same time while we're shooting a YouTube video here for you. So that's all I want to share with you guys. So what you simply need to do is you need to time block 1 to 2 hours minimum per day, either in the morning or in the evening. This is your magic time, and you're going to just chip away at the most important task. And it typically looks like this. When I invested into my mentor back in 2005, he had 6 steps for me that we covered over 6 months. The first thing, the first month was narrowing down my niche. And then it was creating my flagship program. And then it was writing sales copy. I didn't hire somebody back then. I didn't have the money, so I wrote it myself. Writing sales copy. And then it was learning how to get traffic. And we learned how to do article marketing. So that might be video marketing today, right? And then we learned how to recruit affiliates. And in my 6 months of mentorship with my very first business coach, these were the things he taught me one step at a time. So when I was working 50 to 60 hours a week at the gym, I would come home in the evening time, I'd have some food, and then I'd work from about 9 to midnight on most nights. Sometimes I went a little longer, 9 to 1 in the morning, and I would simply chip away at what I was assigned by my coach. He gave me marching orders. I need you to have this done before we speak next. And we simply work through that, all right? On the first 1 to 2 hours of every single day, or if you do it at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, but it's got to be time blocked. That's how you build your business. That's how you get it off the ground. Was this helpful? Let me know in the comments below what was most insightful for you, and let me know that you're going to commit to adding 1 to 2 hours each day, not adding, time blocking 1 to 2 hours each day to work on your money later task. All right, and then when you jump on a call with us at callwithvince.ca, we can map this thing out right for you perfectly, just for you. All right, so I think that's it. Let me know what you'd like to see in upcoming videos in the comments below. All right, and let's start thinking beyond the scope of time, and let's start thinking about what activities, if I get done and get done well, will put me into a state where everything I create today will produce automatic cash flow down the road, like all of our offers. All of our sales pages and all of our events, those things as we get better at the marketing on them, they produce more and more cash flow because we optimize the conversion, more people see it, all right, and then it becomes essentially an ATM machine. So if you're ready to build your own ATM machine, callwithvince.ca. Schedule that today. Talk to me or one of my coaches, and we'll figure out a game plan for you, all right? And we'll brainstorm a plan to help you build your business around your schedule, regardless of how busy you are. This is possible. We've done this with not gazillions, but dozens of members in our coaching program. It does take time. It's not an overnight thing. If you're looking for like a quick fix, if you're looking for like a quick ROI, this is not for you. But if you're willing to play the long game, do this right, you will not be disappointed, all right? We'll have you working on the right things. It's just a matter of time, all right? Hey, I hope that was helpful for you. I'm Vince Del Monte, the creator of the 7-Figure Mastermind. Let me know how I can help you in an upcoming video. Comment below, and we'll talk to you soon.